Warning: this show contains graphic images and content. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, horror fans. Welcome to The Only Genre. This week we have a little bit of news on Morte con Carne.
And a really fucked up TV show pilot started.
Also, a little bit of a how-to from me. Boom.
Boom. I don't have anything to say.
Hello, horror fans. Welcome to The Only Genre. I am Sean Vidmar.
And I'm hungry.
And with me always
I got nothing.
It's Mason Jar, Mecler, first name Danny.
Last name Dangerous.
So first off, we actually want to talk a little bit about a Kickstarter that's kicked off involving, our friend Shane McKenzie and Luchagore Productions.
You must really love us, Shane, because we talk about you in every episode. It's either that or The Last of Us.
This is actually one of the books that I personally want to read and have not gotten to. I don't know why. It involves a Mexican wrestler. I mean, come on, wrestling. You guys have no clue that I'm a big wrestling fan, but I am a big wrestling fan.
Do you see the Mick Foley t-shirt that he's wearing?
I got a Cactus Jack shirt on today. You probably didn't see that. But. So, Luchagore Productions got with Shane McKenzie. Hopefully you all know about Shane McKenzie by now.
If you don't, you're stupid.
And, they're doing a Kickstarter right now for about a month. So by the time this airs, which would be a Wednesday, we're talking like...
You'll have 20...
A little bit less than 20 days, I think.
18 days left.
But...
Plenty of time to donate. Only Canadian currency.
It's going to be based off the very first chapter, I believe, of Morte con Carne. And it looks amazing. So basically we're just giving a little shout out to our friend Shane and also Luchagore Productions. Check out the video that they put together and check out some of the really amazing badass little perks if you do, of course, give them some of your money, which...
You can get a Mexican wrestler mask.
Oh my gosh, that's actually the one thing that I want.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of ebooks is up there. A couple Skype interview type sessions with Shane.
We got ours for free.
With Shane and Luchagore Productions.
You can get a photograph of director Gigi Saul Guerrero.
And
you could be
your
a
name
character.
Basically, and your name. Oh yeah, character.
You could be a character in one of Shane's books.
Or a book or something like that. That also sounds cool. You can get your name in the credits. That just basically is splattered on there, which is really interesting.
In grease, not blood.
In grease. At least I'm hoping now.
Not the musical.
Shane,
not the musical.
Put our names. See if they can put our names in there, and not a not a blood effect, just grease.
It says grease.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were just being a smartass.
Name across the screen and dribbling grease during the end credits.
Well,
grease.
This is why I don't pay attention to you, but then you actually say something that is...
I say relevant things from time to time.
When we're talking about The Last of Us.
I never said which times.
But anyway, definitely check this out. Of course, you'll be able to see...
Donate if you got some extra loonies in your pocket, jingling. Just
and even,
throw them over to Shane.
You get even something small just by donating $10.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone can spare $10 usually.
It's Canadian, so it's really only like $4. I don't know currencies.
So
there is a new cartoon that started a pilot on Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, and it deserves to be on Adult Swim, called Mr. Pickles. Came out last year, only one episode, but it's over the top, ridiculous, crazy, insane, and disgusting.
It's okay. He posted it on Facebook yesterday, so right now it is Saturday, so Friday night sometime. And it was...
Sean's not good with calendars.
I could not... I basically started watching it and I thought it was going to be like stupid right off the get-go. But right there in the beginning, someone gets their stomach ripped out by Mr. Pickles, a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as that happens, then his like kind of intro music hits, and I was hooked. It was this really creepy kind of...
I thought it was a Brandon Smalls from Metalocalypse.
I see, that's exactly what
But
I
it's
thought.
not. I checked.
Oh, it's really not?
No, it's not. It's just...
Because I would have actually put money that it was that.
Yeah, I thought for sure. It sounds really similar.
It's only, I think it's a little bit under 12 minutes long.
Yep.
This is even with like credits and whatnot.
Yeah.
It is so ridiculous.
It's amazing. He drags his ass around the ground in a pentagram shape and then scalps a hooker and cuts off her legs, dances around with them. And
It was so ridiculous. Like,
and then
he's a devil dog. That's
Yeah.
basically what he is. And the thing is that there's a lot of like, of course, sexual references, and he's a little fucker.
Yeah.
And I love like every bit of him. It is such a ridiculous like show. I mean, it could go in so many ways. It's one of those shows that basically nothing needs to tie into themselves at all, which, you know, certain shows actually have that.
But it somehow does. In a weird way.
And of course you have the grandfather that no one believes. You know, he keeps telling, oh yeah, the dog is crazy. The dog is evil. It's possessed or whatever.
No one thinks.
And, oh, crazy grandpa.
Yeah, he's just been drinking.
Get off my porch, basically.
Ah. If you have 12 minutes, check it out. It's amazing.
Check it out, and actually here's a portion of the clip with sound and whatnot. Just a little hint.
Mr. Pickles, help him! Mr. Pickles, you saved me! I owe you my life!
I have a little tutorial for you guys, since I have a movie that I'm really trying to make this year. I have a little tutorial of just basically a, you know, simple tutorial and stuff. And there'll be more down the road also.
He's going to make a quiche.
Yes.
Hello horror fans, Sean Vidmar here, and I'm going to teach you how to do this. Now this effect is actually very simple, very easy. It's basically if you don't need your actor to move around a lot, this one's great. And also if you're on a time crunch, which I did this for a speech class and I did it the night before, so yes, I was on a time crunch. So this is very just messy, quick shot, basically what I showed you. So the materials that you're going to need, the nose and scar wax, that is a must. You're going to need some type of blood. I also used thick blood. Now you don't also need the thick blood, but you do need something, some kind of, you know, your certain type of paint, anything that basically you can paint inside the wound itself, because you need something a little bit darker and whatnot for that. Also, things that you could probably find around the house are Q-tips. You're definitely going to need that, or some type of paintbrush. That's all it's really going to be used for. You also need, well, I used a butter knife. You don't need to use a butter knife. You need to make the wound, the slit of the wound, and in doing that, you need something along those lines. So I used a butter knife, but you could also use an old credit card, old debit card, pair of scissors. It's just when I actually did this for the speech class, so to Carolyn, she didn't really like the fact that I had a butter knife to her neck when I was making it, so improvise. It's very simple. Also, in using the nose and scar wax, you are going to need lotion. The reason I say lotion is because when you put lotion on your hands, of course, it's not going to stick to you, the nose and scar wax. It will not stick to you. So go ahead and take a bit of the nose and scar wax. this is, you know, probably not the size you want, depending on what size of wound. And what you want to do, you want to take it and you actually want to roll it in the lengthwise, because, I mean, this is going to be a neck wound or whatnot. And so, just for reference, it's, you know, something like this. Of course, a little bit longer. And as you can tell, I do not have anyone that is a volunteer, so I'm actually doing this mostly to me. So I got this, but I actually did something already to my wrist. And so basically this is probably the length you want of how big it is. And remember, when you do your wound, you want to make it a little bit bigger than what the wound would look like, because if you I'm going to take pictures and stuff of this so you can get an actual close-up of everything. But around the edges, if you tell, that I mashed it down. Why? Because I want it to stick to me, and it sticks very well. And also, don't forget to use your lotion on your hands, because this stuff sticks to your fingers more than anything. So anyway, as soon as you have it on your actor or actress, then that's when you actually want to make the slit. So after you're comfortable with how it is, then you go ahead and take your, well, like I said, I use the butter knife, and you go ahead and make the slit. And when you make the slit, you want it actually wide enough to just make it look very gory and stuff like that. And you actually want a little bit of room for your paintbrush, or, you know, like I use the Q-tip. So you actually want to make it look all gory and whatnot. So you go ahead and make your slit, and you make it wide enough, like what I did, something like this. And then after you make your slit and you're comfortable with everything, then you go on to your paint, or like I said, I use the thick blood. And if you tell, like I said, you'll get some pictures, but when you actually do it, I actually have it darker in certain spots, so on and so forth. You have to make this look a little bit more real. And even though this was a shot that it was very quick, like you saw, but you still want a lot of gore, and you want it to be a little bit more believable. And this, after you've done all of this, that's basically when you add blood. So you go ahead and you add the blood. And see, the thing is that since I was on a time crunch, I didn't do any blending or anything like that. So basically, you cannot do any kind of overkill with blood. And in the video, you saw that I used an actual decent amount of blood. The reason being is because when I actually used my blood, I actually put it on top a little bit, and then, of course, you know, let it... I basically started from the top. I poured it on the top, and then I just let it kind of drip. And my girlfriend, Carolyn, she was, of course, swimming in it, as you can see. So basically, that is the tutorial on this neck wound. And it, like I said, it's very simple, easy, and I hope it, you know, grossed some of you guys out, because when I did this effect in class, yeah, there's a few people that were really grossed out about it, and that, I think, is the whole point of this whole thing. So I hope you actually enjoyed it. If you have any questions, if I went too fast for you, anything like that, go ahead and let me know. And just to let you know, I have only been doing special effects makeup for about a year now. So, I mean, I'm not the best, but this is some of the most fun shit I've ever done. So anyway, if you have any questions, of course, go ahead and let me know. And thank you for watching my first ever tutorial.
That's our show. Go ahead and leave comments, whatnot, about... and definitely check out the Kickstarter for Shane and Luchagore Productions. Leave us a comment, tell us what you think, and go ahead and like us on Facebook, find us on Twitter.
And email us at theonlygenre@gmail.com. And also check out our new website at theonlygenre.com.
Woo! And don't forget to subscribe. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you for consuming our brands.
Yeah. Did I not record it? What a douche.
God damn it, why do I...
So how is this? Is this good? It's right here. It's nice. Mm-hmm.
About right here, maybe. How's that? Good? Alright.
Keep losing a fucking windscreen.